An amazing story of heroism out of downtown tonight as surveillance cameras captured an incredible video of a robbery thwarted by a brave citizen.
At approximately 10 p.m., a man wandered into this convenience store behind me and wound up fighting for his life as two unidentified teenagers killed the store clerk in an attempted robbery. The Caucasian male who tried to defend the clerk barely escaped with his life as he shot and killed the two thieves. It's unclear what they were doing there, whether it was some sort of gang-related violence or perhaps just two kids out on a dare.
The two youths were captured on tape apparently attempting to rob the store when during the crime spree, a Caucasian male with a gun felt he had to take matters into his own hands and bring this mess to an end.
Wendy, I'll tell you, I never get used to stories like these. For those who disagree with the theories stated in Charles Darwin's Origin of the Species, this is the perfect example of survival of the fittest. Apparently, two urban youths entered this corner grocery store behind me at about 10 p.m. this past evening with the explicit intent to rob it. Who knows why? Maybe they were just looking for a way to feed their families. God knows this economy and society can't help them. And the victim? A poor immigrant store clerk who probably came to this country in search of opportunity and wealth, only to be gunned down, perhaps as a result of the greed that infects this country like a virus.
That is indeed a powerful video that is impossible to misinterpret. Finally, someone has woken up and decided to rid our streets of the filth that is increasingly infesting our country, despite the constant hand-wringing and whining from the liberal left. Tonight, two dark blights on humanity entered this grocery store. And after killing the cashier, some say an illegal immigrant, they got a little taste of their own medicine.
Unfortunately, the hero could not save the life of the clerk, who was killed by one of the two youths. The identity of this guardian angel is unknown at this time, since he left the scene soon after the incident.
He first said something to them, probably that he wasn't going to let their kind take over our country, and then opened fire, with nothing but his semi-automatic and the Second Amendment to defend him.
We have with us now Sergeant Aaron Wittens. Sergeant, we understand that you are trying to contact this saint. Have you been able to identify him yet?
No, not yet. So far, witnesses have only provided a vague description of the shooter. So if anyone knows or has seen this man, please contact your local police precinct.
And a spokesperson for the police said they received a call to the 911 switchboard right after the incident, and some are even speculating that it was the vigilante himself who made the call, Dan.
Richard, do we have an idea why they chose this particular store?
I don't know. But what we do know is, if their behavior hadn't been so disappointing, everyone would still be alive here today.
Sir, tell us what you saw.
Well, I was parked right over there. I saw this white dude come running out of the store like he just robbed it or something. In fact, I think he did. I was real nervous.
Well, clearly he didn't rob it. Okay, what else?
Well, then, nothing. He just took off up the hill over there. I was just hoping he didn't see me, because I thought he might have been insane. I looked in his eyes, and he had crazy eyes. That's when I called 911. Now they tell me that he killed people in there. He had it in him.
And it's a good thing he did. That determination saved his life, and the taxpayers a lot of wasted expense. Now, would you recognize our hero if you saw him again?
Yeah. I think he was like a 6-foot-tall white dude, his 30s, probably. But I hope I never see that nutball again.
Yes, he's the nutball. I'm sorry, Ted. I thought we had a credible witness, but it seems this man has his own agenda.
Despite recent statements by the chief of police, this clearly shows there's no evidence that his efforts have had any effect in reducing crime in the community. Are there any heroes in this story? Well, there just might be. Comparable to no less than our men and women of the armed forces, a pistol-packing Zorro swooped in and saved us from the possible damage these desperate souls might have inflicted upon us in the future. Not seeking adulation, this unknown soldier escaped into the night, perhaps to find another perilous predicament to prevent.
It's not clear what the identity is of this modern-day Bernard Goetz, but whoever he is, I'd like to pin a medal on him. For Double N News, I'm Matt Gilmore.
man. Shake my hand, man. Shake my hand.
I ain't shaking your hand, fool. You crazy, man.
Man, it's only $50. If you so sure, you bet me.
See, that's the problem, man. You ain't got no faith in my abilities, dog. She gonna call me by the end of the weekend. Watch.
Oh, shut that shit up. She ain't gonna call you. It's not gonna happen.
You don't know what you're talking about. See, me? I know how this works.
You an amateur. Amateur? All I know is you better have my money.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Man, I just bet this fool $50 that the girl he just met won't even call.
You know what's good for you, right?
If I know what's good for me, if you know what's good for you, you have my money.
Shut the fuck up.
Man, I can't.
Hey, why don't you dirty punks shut the fuck up?
What the fuck you talking about?
You heard me, you little shit.
Bitch, shut the fuck up, man. We ain't even talking to you.
Yeah, well, you're talking to me now. And I respectfully ask you to shut your bitch ass up.
Hey, you can't talk to my regular customers that way.
No, Vic, no, but hold on.
No, this guy's being a dick. I want him out of my store.
You heard the man. It's time for you to get the fuck. Oh shit! You got a gun.
An unidentified Caucasian man
shot and killed
Two unidentified teenagers
And the store clerk.
at approximately 10 p.m.
here at the quick and convenience store on Monterey Boulevard.
Apparently,
The man who
Might have been insane.
argued with
the three victims.
and then opened fire.
He just
left the scene immediately after
The incident.
There's no evidence.
the two youths
killed the store clerk in an attempted robbery.
Are there any heroes in this story?
I don't know. But what we do know is
This is the perfect example
The quick and convenient news.
And has his own agenda.
that infects this country like a virus.